Amir Al-Haider and Anastasia Shebek are struggling to recover from the violence inflicted on their bodies and their souls. They fled Belarus to a safer place in Europe to avoid arrest and now to recount the terrifying events.
These special forces, they tortured all of us.
I was preparing myself to be executed.
The couple's horror story began the night of August the 11th. They'd been offered a ride home by some medics during a night of protests in Minsk. But they stopped the car when they saw people lying face down, with police standing over them.
They threw a light grenade underneath our car. They commanded to go out of the car and lay on the ground, and they used a weapon like a gun, like a shotgun, a long one, and they put it in front of my face.
Both were already supporters of the protest movement that's trying to sweep President Alexander Lukashenko from power. But they claim they were peaceful and didn't deserve what came next.
I was beaten nearly 10 times, maybe more. I was beaten at the time of detention. I was beaten during the transportation from one point to another.
Amir's injuries are hard to look at, but important to see.
Many of us were sitting along the prison's wall, and they were beating us. So I received maybe 3 or 4 blows at that time.
The violence has been inflicted at random, and women have not been spared, with sexual humiliation part of the tactics. Anastasia says she was stripped naked and subjected to a humiliating cavity search.
Вот эти 15 часов мне было страшно, что, вообще это полное беззаконие какое-то творится. Нас как будто бандиты взяли, куда-то похитили, и нас вывезут в лес и закопают просто.
This video, put together by Human Rights Watch, was part of a report released by the group this week, which confirms Lukashenko's forces are responsible for what it called a systemic pattern of torture. The video features people with injuries that are hard to comprehend. Belarus's authorities claim such stories are lies. This is a state TV report where the reporter was taken on a tour of the same prison where Amir was almost beaten to death.
Здесь кого-то били? Нет.
Was someone beaten here, he asks? No, no one was beaten, said the policeman. They brought people in, put them in a cell, and that's it. The report went on to show the reportedly tasty food and comfortable beds for prisoners. There was no bullying or torture here, insisted the deputy chief. That's not fooling anyone inside or outside Belarus. The couple say they will not return to their home until after Lukashenko is gone, as they struggle with the aftermath of their ordeal.
Я видела людей, которые стоят с белыми цветами и в белых одеждах, и я не могла вообще на них смотреть, меня слезы душили. Потом громкие звуки, какие-то фейерверки, они просто пугают очень сильно. Или люди бегут, и ты просто хочешь сжаться.
Сейчас.
Lukashenko met with Russia's Vladimir Putin this week and vowed there would be no compromise with opponents. But Amir says the ground has already started to shift.
We are not in opposition, we are the majority now. And Lukashenko and his team, they are in opposition. And the only thing that helps them survive is weapons and violence and loyalty of policemen.
Each weekend, the crowds in Minsk get larger, hardening the resolve of those who want change for their nation. Chris Brown, CBC News, Moscow.